Our next battle, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that I thought I could bring it to you just now. But they're here, they're fucking great. These are the two tallest white dudes I've ever seen in my fucking life. Introduce the team first, my very good friend. Please welcome JP Mcdade. Well done, DJ. Playing elevator music as I bring him up here. What's up, JP?
Chillin', man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm gonna bring his opponent to the stage right now. Another one. He's done roast bound. He's killed it. Would you put your hands together for Drew Drevyanko? You couldn't even get different elevator music. What up, Drew?
Hey, what's up? How are we?
Ain't shit. We finally found you an opponent that you can look in the eyes. Audience, as you already know, the first round's 3 jokes, tip attack. Fellas, who wants to go first?
I go first.
JP's gonna get us started. Give him big energy, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Yeah. Drew, thanks a lot for being here. I know it takes a long time to get here from the grassy knoll. Drew looks like the guy at NASA in the 60s whose mission it was to send all the black people to the moon.
JP played football, he played running back and safety. Ironically, every girl he's with has to run back to safety.
As a golfer.
Says a lot.
Drew has severe anxiety, like we were all talking about before he got here.
He's right, I get so nervous that I think I'm gonna die, just like every girl who tells you no.
Drew has anxiety attacks and asthma. I don't know why he's trying to do comedy. He hasn't figured out breathing yet.
JP got so drunk last year, he blew out a kidney. Oh, sorry, wait. JP got so drunk last year, he blew a kid on his knees.
Wow. Give them a round of applause. Jesus Christ. These two giants up here being mean to each other. My favorite fucking thing. Matt Richards, what you think?
You both look like you only got slaps on the wrist for doing some fucked up shit. I feel like there's articles about both of you demanding for longer sentences. Because your dads are on the board or something. People let it slide. I say nay.
I say nay.
Nay. No, I like you both. You got kind of a Benedict Cumberbatch look. Thank you, birthday girl. She synced it, okay? And you look like a freaky tall Steve Rogers before he went in the chamber. Oh, Captain America without the serum mask. I liked your retorts. Your comebacks. It was very retorted. But I'm gonna give it to JP.
That's one for JP Mcdade, ladies and gentlemen. They just cap.
Well, you're both really tall, so it's difficult to watch. And I think he looks more like a depressed James Vanderbeek or something. I think that.
Which one?
You.
Thanks, man.
Not him. Which one? Yes. No offense. But I would say the JP had the moon one and the anxiety one were kind of kick-ass. I gotta get that around to JP.
There you go, that's 2 for JP Mcdade. Corinne Fisher, what you think?
Well, it seems like you guys might actually have some kind of a real tall person rivalry. So if you just are feeling tense and want to just take your shirts off or kind of fight a little bit and oil each other up anytime during the next round, I'd be totally comfortable with that. So you can do that. And then also, guys, sorry, I don't get paid. I have to have some fun here. like kind of more classic-y like roast things, like that he looks like a school shooter and like rapes chicks and stuff. So it was refreshing just seeing this competition week after week to hear JP's, because you went really smart and like Grassy Knoll totally went all over these idiots' heads, but I got it, so like we connected on that. Yeah, no, like yeah, thank you, that's so smart. And like if you want to talk about it later, I totally will. So like we can just like talk over it and whatever, and I won't like hold against you. It was close and I liked both, and this was a really entertaining thing to watch, but JP for this one.
That's 3 for
But you
JP
have it in
Mcdade.
you.
That's 3 for JP Mcdade, but Drew has it in him. Matt, last words on this round.
Drew, JP, it's nice to see you both outside the club. It's really great to see you here. You guys both look like professional basketball players before black people were allowed. This was a great round. Drew, you're a really good writer. I'm a little confused. Does he rape full-grown women or little boys? Like, I feel like it was a little mixed up in that regard. And I know JP, he's just too meek to rape someone. He's just very shy and nice. I don't see it. That anxiety joke was very good. I'm gonna give it to JP.
The winner of the first round is JP Mcdade, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, 3 jokes in a row. Drew Drevyanko's gonna start it. Give him a round of applause. Let's do this.
All right, JP, thanks for taking time from high-fiving at a Counting Crow show to be here. JP is a great golfer. I mean, this guy smacks the shit out of a driver when they don't speak English. JP was a bank teller, but his boss fired him because he didn't tell her about the rape charges. One more?
What's the cricket noise?
Hit band.
DJ, do the cricket noise.
That was two. Counting Crows, driver, tell it.
Yeah, it was 3 quick.
Never mind. Okay, give it up for the younger version of that farmer from that painting. Using props. Drew is from Philly. He didn't fit in there very well because he doesn't have the self-confidence to commit a hate crime. Give it up for the world's smallest 6'7" man. It's actually pretty big considering your entire body is flaccid. All right, round 3.
Give him a round of applause. Judges, I ain't gonna take up no time. Who you got, Dave Juskow?
I gotta, because Drew is unable to add or figure out how many jokes are in a 3-joke fun time, I'm gonna give this one to Drew.
All right, that's 1 for Drew Drevyanko.
This is great. I'm just curious how you guys write about each other. Do you just look in the mirror? Like, fuck me, and then you just apply it to them. Both you guys went boom boom and then sputter. I'm gonna have to give it to Drew because he had 2 really solid ones.
All right, that's 2 for Drew. All right, Corinne.
Yeah, no, you guys do look the same person, but if it's the same person who grew up in different climates, it's very great. Thank you. One laugh. I'll take it. They're like, what is a climate? It's when the weather's different. Okay, I'm having fun over here. I thought it was, you guys basically had 2 good jokes and 1 joke that didn't do well, so I'd like to see a 3rd round dedicated to Nico. Drew, for this one.
That's 3 for Drew Drevyanko, you motherfuckers. Matt Richards, who you got?
Watching this battle made me miss black comedians.
I miss them too, but they don't do roast battle.
I know, I needed something to happen. I felt like I was watching mayonnaise go up against a hard-boiled egg. It was like, who's gonna be blamer? Is it gonna be me? It's gonna be me. Crack that shell. Yeah, I wanted you guys to put a little pepper in there. A little hot sauce. little Tabasco. Something with flavor.
Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the third round. The winner of the second round is Drew Drevyanko. Give him a round of applause, guys. All right, going there. Tie-breaking third round is going to be 3 jokes, tit for tat. JP Mcdade is going to get us started. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause, why don't you? Let's roll.
All right, thank you. You may recognize Drew from TV, but you're wrong. I'm dumb. He just looks like Jim and Dwight fused into one office.
JP lives with his parents, so he has to have sex in his car. Well, that's what he calls his race car bed.
Drew worked at a record store for years, but he had to quit when that online service came out, the sex offender registry.
Whenever JP wants to have sex, he texts girls "you up" to make sure they are asleep.
We're wrapping it up here. I just gotta say it's been an honor to share the stage with Nico White and Whites Only. Drew talks to his houseplants. They started a group chat without him. Good night!
JP quit drinking recently, and I was surprised he took the 12 steps in AA since he couldn't take the 12 steps out of his mom's basement.
All right now. Yeah, judges, y'all want to send it to the third round and shit. Well, that was the third round.
He started off fine.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Matt Richards. Go ahead, bro. What was that about Pepper?
Boo! 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 Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo! That shit was trash. I fell asleep twice while y'all niggas was talking. I thought I was listening to an audio book on how to suck.
Marry me!
Literally, I closed my eyes and I was like, chapter 1. Say the shit that these niggas will say. Chapter 2. Go to a third round. Chapter 3. Alienate the audience. I like you both.
Hard to tell.
No, nigga, it's a roast battle. I'm saying mean things on purpose. But also because they're accurate. I gotta vote for fucking JP. Let me borrow his Metro card one time. Gotta vote for my nigga JP.
That's one for JP Mcdade for the Metro card. All right, Matthew Broussard.
Ooh, okay. I mean, this is exciting because not only is this a roast battle with the two of them on stage, it technically counts as a rowing regatta. It's a fact about rowing. There were some misses in this round. I counted, Drew, you had one that worked, and JP had 2 that I heard hit. So I'm going to give this one to JP. It was very good.
Gotcha. That's one more for JP Mcdade. Corinne Fisher, what do you think?
I only liked one joke from each of you, so fuck, I don't know. This is really. I know I wanted to ask for the shirts, but I have to be careful. I have a career to drive though. I know I usually would just vote for whoever's hotter, but it's so equal. I think based on like delivery and joke, I'm gonna go with JP for this one.
Okay,
yes,
that's
very
good for
close.
JP Mcdade is sewing up. David Juskow, last thoughts on this one.
You are really making it hard for white people in comedy. Yeah, I mean, you guys, you're up here, you have no fear, except for ceiling fans. But
Because they're tall.
they are tall. I Yeah, it was very sleepy, but I mean, let's face it, I mean, JP's eyes are putting a spell on me, but it's, but no, the important thing is I think I would have to give this round to the one person that said that's funny, which is Matt, who we're all realizing is the one, so I go with Drew, because he said that's funny. So Drew had the one, so I'm gonna go with Drew in this round.
There you go, that's one for Drew, but JP Mcdade takes the second battle, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Good shit, boys.
That was like choosing which Winklevoss twin to avoid.
Yeah.